Hello everyone, this is Satyaprakash. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll describe how to create and manage the new branch in GitHub. So in this session, I describe few points here. That is the steps to create and manage new branch and maintain a separate copy of source code using new branch and testing branch. As well as I've created there another branch called production branch. So as per previous article, I created a repository called Satya2 and it comes under the branch called main branch. So this is nothing but the default branch here. So I'll suggest you before going through this video, please go through my part 15 of GitHub tutorial. So this is the part 16 of GitHub tutorial. So here the Satya2 repository comes under the main branch, that is the default branch here, and I will create another branch called testing branch. So what I'll do, I just click this drop down and here you can see find or create a new branch. So I'll just type here the branch name called testing, and you can see here I type the name of the branch called testing, and below you can see a line that shows create branch testing from main, and that means when we create a new branch, that should not be empty. We have to create this new branch from some other existing branches, like here testing branch the new branch and the existing branch is the main branch here. So here my from branch is main branch, that means whatever changes are present in my main branch, that will be copied to this testing branch. So testing branch can have same copy of files as they are in main branch here. So after then I just click here and it will create a new branch called testing branch, you can see here. Okay, so here you can see our new branch is created as shown here, and here we can see that the same number of commits. So if I'll show here, go to main branch default branch here, you can see that number of commits is 9, and file there is some contents are available, my file.cs, my file2.cs, and the readme.md file, and the commit ID here you can see, and the date. Okay, and if I'll switch to my new branch testing branch here, you can see the same changes. You can see when I change my branch from main to testing, so you can see the same commit ID and date and the number of commits and same contents, that is a my file.cs, my file2.cs, and the readme.md file. So here we can see the same number of commits, number of files are shown in testing branch as they are in main branch as shown here. So here we can see the new branch with selected options, and you can see selected option nothing but number of commits, the date, which date it was committed, and the commit ID generated after push the changes from my local git to GitHub repository, and the files nothing but my file.cs, my file2.cs, and readme.md file, as well as this commit messages as well for related files. Okay, so here we check one scenario that whatever changes made in main branch, that will not affect the testing branch. So let me explain with an example here. So here I'll select the branch called main branch here, and I'll select the my file.cs. So I'll click here, I'll change some in this file, I'll do some modifications here. So what I'll do here, you can see to do some modification here, one pencil mark is there, and you can see that edit this file. So I click here. So after clicking here, I'll modify some file, I modify the contents here. So what I'll do here, I'll add some new line of code. So added in main branch, this is the comment, and here I'll add one line of code, that is the public string and state name. Okay, and I'll mention here the get and set type. Okay, so after I modified this my file.cs with this below lines, that is the added in main branch, and public string state name, the new property I have added in main branch under in my file.cs under main branch. So after then what I'll do, I'll commit these changes. So after commit changes, the my file.cs will be shown after the related changes whatever done, whatever I made here. Okay, so what I do here, I just click here this commit changes button. So after commit the changes, our new line of code will be shown here in my file.cs under main branch. So you can see added in main branch, and the state name property has been added successfully in my file.cs under main branch. So here what I'll do, if I go to Satya2 repo for main branch, so I'll just go to the Satya2 repo, and here you can see that under main branch of Satya2 repository, you can see that before it was 9 commits. After changes in my file.cs, the commit number of commits has been changed, that is the 10 commits, and in 3 minutes ago it has been committed and the different commit ID is generated. Okay, so, and you can see that my file.cs, you can now, that means it's recently updated. If you'll show here, it will show a pop-up that is the date and time it is showing, right, July 15 and 9:15 p.m. and this is the date and time it is showing. And you can see that if I'll go here, so let's check the same file called my file.cs status, that is number of commits, commit messages of my file.cs, and committed time under testing branch. So whatever we have changes we have done under main branch, so I'll check whether this changes has been reflected in testing branch or not. So if I'll switch to this testing branch, so you can see it is not affected, right? So you can see that whatever changes it was there before when I create a new testing branch. So the 9 commits there, June 12, and the commit ID, and my file.cs, it was modified last month. So in main branch, whatever commit ID, commit number of commits, and the date, and under my file.cs, whatever when it was committed, so that commit changes is not reflected, or it is not affected the same file, that is my file.cs under testing branch. Okay, and so here we got that changes made in my file.cs under main branch, that changes does not affect the same file, that is my file.cs under testing branch. So let's check also the content of my file.cs under testing branch, and the new content added in my file.cs under main branch is not affected in same file under testing branch. So I just click here the my file.cs under testing branch here. So we'll check whether this line of code is showing here or not. It is not there, right? So before in my file.cs under main branch, I have added one line of code that is added under main branch, and the state name property name is added, but this changes is not affected the same file, that my file.cs under testing branch. So you can see that this changes has not been made in our my file.cs under testing branch. So in this way, whatever changes made in the same file in different branch, so that will not affect the other branches in the same file content. Okay, so like this we can maintain this separate copy of source code using different branches. Okay, now I'll go to my slide here. So steps to create and manage new branch, that is we have to create this new branch from some other existing branches, and testing branch can have same copy of files as they are in main branch. And you can maintain this separate copy of source code using different branches. And the next point is maintain separate copy of source code using new branch. So what I'll do here, I'll go to my GitHub, and here I'll go to my Satya2 repository. So here I'll create a new branch called pre-prod from testing branch instead of main branch. So for this we need to select the testing branch and then create new branch called pre-prod as shown here. So I just select here testing branch, and under testing branch I will create a new branch called pre-prod. Okay, so I type here pre-prod, and you can see that pre-prod from testing branch. So that means whatever changes in our content available in testing branch, that will available in pre-prod branch also. So I select here, so it will create a pre-prod branch for us successfully. So you can see under this branch selection drop down, you can see pre-prod branch is created successfully. So here, after successful creation of pre-prod branch, we can see same number of commits, that is available in testing branch, 9 commits, and the date June 12, and the commit ID, and the myfile.cs, myfile2.cs, and a readme.md file, and commit messages, and what the files has been committed under which date, that is last month the myfile.cs is committed, and last month also myfile2.cs is committed, and readme.md file, it is committed before 2 months ago. So in this way the testing branch content is same as the pre-prod branch content. Okay, so also you can see that total number of branches here, right? If you'll select here, you can see that total number of branches here. Main branch is default branch, pre-prod branch is the selected currently selected branch, and testing branch is the branch we have created. So these two branch we have created the new branch, and main branch is the default branch. So under main branch we created the testing branch, and under testing branch we have created the pre-prod branch, that is the pre-production branch. Okay, so I have created the pre-prod branch. So you can see if I select here the testing branch, so you can see that the commit number of commits, commit ID, and date, and the contents, it will be same as to pre-prod branch as well, because pre-prod branch is created under testing branch. So you'll see here 9 commits, June 12, commit ID, and the content here, and the commit messages, right? So same way we will create the new branch under some existing branch. And also we can see here total number of branches that are created in Satya2 repository as shown here, right? 3 branches. So there is no restrictions, we can create some branches here as per our requirements, and based on our working expectation and requirements. Okay, so in this way we have create and manage the new branch, and we have managed the separate copy of source code using branches. So I'll go to my slide here. So maintain separate copy of source code using new branch. So here I have created a new branch called pre-prod from the testing branch. So here, after the successful creation of pre-prod branch, we can see the same number of commits files with commit messages and committed times as same under testing branch. So this is my YouTube channel. Subscribe and share it to get the up-to-date knowledge on .NET, .NET Core, Angular, GitHub, and DevOps. So what we have learned today in this video, we have learned that how to steps to create and manage a new branch, that is the testing branch under main branch, and the pre-prod branch under testing branch. And the point number 2 is how to maintain a separate copy of source code using new branch and testing branch. So that means whatever the same content is available under main branch and testing branch, and we have done a changes in the myfile.cs under main branch, so that is not affected the same myfile.cs under testing branch. So in this way we have maintained a separate copy of source code using new branch and the existing branch. Okay, and that's it for guys today. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.